couple nights ago, I finished the last episode of the TV series, Welcome to Derry, Chapter 1. And I gotta tell you, I was a very big skeptic going into it, and I probably wouldn't have even watched it if it wasn't for the fact that I knew that Bill Skarsgård was in it and was an executive producer on the show itself. And you know, I I didn't have a lot of faith, but Bill Skarsgård was like, "Hey, come here for a little bit. Let me fuck you in the butt a little bit." And I was like, "Okay." And I'm glad I did because he went deep. He went deep in that anal canal, and he brought out something I didn't think was possible. The show's good. Uh, After that first episode, it was pretty wild. It was pretty wild. Don't want to really give any details. I think that if you like it, this is definitely a TV series worth checking out. Bill Skarsgård is a phenomenal actor. I've liked him for a really long time. The first time I saw him was in Hemlock Grove, and you know, that was a long, long time ago. So, been a fan of Bill's for a while now. And I have to say, his performance here in Welcome to Derry is just as great. No complaints, really. There's a few things that I could probably gripe about, but that's in a lot of horror stuff. For the most part, the writing and pacing of this show is really, really well done. And the production is pretty high quality. I wasn't expecting this series to be as good as it is. So really, if you're an It fan, you haven't checked it out yet, definitely check it out. I think that it will be worth your time. Maybe you've just been sitting on the fence about it. You don't really know much about it or whatever. I think that you can go into this and watch it and you'll be okay. There is kind of like a little bit of a spoiler at the end of the series, but for the most part, I think that generally anyone can come into this without any prior knowledge and enjoy the show for what it is. So, the cast, I gotta say, these I guess they're like more like entering their teens, but the kids in this show are pretty good. I wouldn't really say that they're annoying or anything. They generally are like pretty good at acting, and that's always a plus, right? They don't hinder anything when it comes to the story and progression of the show, and that's always a big cause for concern, right? Because sometimes kids are like really hit or miss, and given the fact that they're pretty much the vocal point of the entirety of the show, uh, they do pretty well. So I got to give them props there. As for the rest of the cast, it's pretty solid. There are some writing decisions in terms of some of the characters that's like, why the fuck did we do that? But, for the most part, it's pretty good. So, if you've been sitting on the fence, definitely check this out. I don't want to, give any sort of details or spoil anything, but I think if you check out at least the first episode, you'll be pretty surprised. And you might be on board after that. But yeah, that's kind of like my short review for Welcome to Derry Chapter 1. just wanted to kind of chime in, give my opinion on it because I don't really see anyone talking about it, and I love horror content, whether it's gaming, film, YouTube shorts. I like to check out as much as I possibly can. And I felt compelled to recommend this show to other people. Um, Especially if you're new to this franchise, definitely give it a chance. Anyway, that's all I wanted to yap about. Peace.